Yo, check it. We all need to hear this morning reading. Where the page lands, it lands. I have to be honest, this morning led me on a journey, and it has me questioning a lot of things. Even questioning God. And hear me out. It's like the struggle of some of the characters Brother Jacob. I gotta be honest. I didn't like what he did to his brother Esau. He used trickery and cunning to get an inheritance. But then I know he persevered and used his mind to outwit others to gain blessings. But then this hit me here. Because again, I am a man made of flesh. I am made of dirt. Made of dirt. And my flesh of this world is my pride, and I have my own struggles that I wrestle with. But let's listen to this. Let's get into it. This is a Bible story. But I guess the question I have to all, what do you question of God? It's there. I'm not the only one. But we're on this walk together. Let's get into it. Let's have that faith, because the faith brings us through. That night, Jacob got up and took his 2 wives, his 2 maidservants, his 11 sons, and crossed the ford of Jabbok. After he had sent them across the stream, he sent over all his possessions. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him till daybreak. When the man saw that he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip, so his hip was wrenched as he wrestled with the man. Then the man said, "Let me go, for it's daybreak." But Jacob replied, "I shall not let you go unless you bless me." The man asked him, "What is your name?" "Jacob," he answered. Then the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men and have overcome." Jacob said, "Please tell me your name." But he replied, "Why do you ask me my name?" Then he blessed him there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, saying, "It is because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." The sun rose above him as he passed Peniel, and he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, to this day, Israelites do not eat the tendon attached to the socket of the hip, because of the socket of Jacob's hip was touched near the tendon. And the thing is, this passage starts when Jacob was obeying. He was going back to his homeland, but he had to face his brother, the same one that he tricked and betrayed and took his inheritance. So what did Jacob do? He divided his camp up and stayed behind. He let 400 cattle and the herds go out to meet his brother first, and then in the second wave. And he thought to himself, "I'm going to pacify my brother Esau before he gets to me." Because if you would have read that. It's interesting. But he did wrestle with God. He did obey God. But it's there. So, bear with me. I think we're on to something. Follow me. I may use it for my other project. So listen. So again, your homework assignment, who do you wrestle with? Do you wrestle with God? I'll admit, sometimes I have questions. But it's our faith that pulls us through. So take in the air, be bold today, and know that God loves you, and I love you too.